Hey everybody, it's Apex on here and welcome to the Total Body Transformation course. This course is designed to give you all the information, the mental aspect and the physical aspect of what it takes to transform and change your body. This course is not just about looking a certain way, it's about feeling good as well, right? Holistic health. But before we go straight to the exercising and showing you the workout, I want you to understand the science behind the workouts and the changes that's going to be happening to your body as you go on this journey of transformation. So first and foremost, let's go over the overview. What can you expect from this course? In this course, you will learn body transformation, practical nutrition, the effects of positive thinking, exercise strategies. This course is designed to equip you to not only see transformation in the mirror, but in how you feel and your confidence and determination as well. So strap on and let's begin. First, let's talk about body composition. What is it? Body composition consists of your bone mass, your height, your weight, and there's so many factors that go into what is considered body composition. One of the reasons you guys see on Instagram and all my platform, I'm always showing you guys different height, weight, and the physique that is created is to get you to understand that however, even if you take the same person with the same height, the same weight, right, and their composition is going to be different because their genetics is different, their background is different, the culture is different, the food that they eat and consume is different, right? So you guys got to understand your body composition is going to be completely different from that influencer or supermodel that you're looking at and you want to look like. Fitness is, I always say, is an individual endeavors, meaning you can work hard and you can build a great physique, but your physique is going to be great for you. It's not going to look the same as me, but you can get close to achieving that dream look that you have, but just have it in perspective to you. So there's so many different factors that go into body composition. That's why I want you guys to take away from this as we go on and break it down more in depth for you guys. Understanding your body composition plays a major role into creating the physique that you want. We're going to be focusing on creating a leaner version of you with more muscle mass, if that's your goal, or if you just want to be leaner and lose some weight, but your body composition is going to play a major role into that. And that transitions into understanding what your goals are. For all my coaching clients, the first thing I tell them is to set quantifiable goals. What does that mean? One, not just set a not just say, oh, I want to do this. The more specific and the more in-depth your goals are, to the extent where you quantify it, the more achievable it becomes because you have that set timeline or that set number that you want to achieve. The more broader your goals are, the less achievable it becomes. So on this journey, we want to focus on what is called SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound, right? So for example, if you want to lose, if you're just starting your fitness journey and you're overweight, so one of your SMART goals could be, I want to lose 20 pounds in 3 months. That's very achievable. 20 pounds in 3 months is achievable if you dedicate yourself. It's just a matter of how hard you're willing to work. Or you can say, I want to gain 10 pounds of muscles in 6 months, right? Understanding your body and your will and your drive, those are all very achievable goals. And it's just a matter of how you approach it, how much work and time you're willing to dedicate to it, but it's practical. Now, example, an unpractical goal is I want to lose 20 pounds in a month. That's not practical and that's not even healthy. Losing that amount of weight that fast is going to do more than just harm you, because you're going to have to be starving yourself and doing unwanted practices to achieve that. Two, it plays so much more into your hormones, that stuff that you don't even understand on a physical level is going to be affected. So my goal here is to get you to understand that, one, you got to have achievable and practical goals. And also, this is a journey, guys. I've spoken about this so many times. My journey has been 15 years to create this physique that you guys see. 15 years. So don't think coming into it, you can just go and build this physique. At least with all the information we're providing to you and all the tools we're going to have down below in the PDF form that you can download and use, it's going to take you not as long as it's taking me, because I had to go and seek out these knowledge, but it would take you some time to actually achieve this physique, and you're going to have to be committed and dedicated. But this course is going to give you all the information, all the tools you need to build that physique that you want. Set the right goals and believe in yourself that it's achievable. All right. And we'll start by setting SMART goals: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. And we'll have a PDF going over all of that. Okay, guys, so we've talked about your body composition, goal setting. Now we got to talk about tracking your progress. One of my biggest regret and biggest mistake when I started my fitness journey was not documenting enough. This was before I even knew about social media, or before I was creating content on social media, right? But the reason I regret it is just looking at that time space where I was in, right? I was so focused on the destination of I am now. And now that I'm here, I miss the older version of myself that was working towards it. And I realized as time has gone by and I've learned and I've grown and I've matured, the process of achieving this physique was what gave me purpose and direction. It was the drive that I was able to develop in that journey to get to this, right? And I wish I had documented so much more, because now that I'm in this position to educate people on this topic, I only have like 1 or 2 pictures of when I first started that I can show. Because so often, especially on social media, people are just used to the finished product, the end goal, right? So when they see my physique, they see me more, they're like, oh, he's always been like that. But that is not the case. We all started somewhere. Life is a journey. It's a never-ending journey. And I will be able to convey that more often if I have more documentations to show where the journey began for me. Unfortunately, I was so caught up on looking a certain way, I didn't document it as much as I could when I started. So the reason I'm telling you this is, as you're beginning your journey, you want to find a means to track your progress. Not only is this beneficial to you as an individual, because you get to see your progression and also measure the amount of work you've done and what needs to be done, but also you get to look back and praise yourself and actually set markers for achievements as you go through your fitness journey. Because let's face it, this is not an overnight thing. It's going to take you some time, especially if you just want to be in good shape. It's going to take you at least 90 days, to be honest, depending on your fitness level, right? And if you want to radically transform your physique and your body and your mind, it's going to take you at least a year. In order for you heard the gym rat, that slogan. Gym rats is a personality trait, is a characteristic. It's a characteristic that's someone that is obsessed with self-development. You only achieve a great radical physique by adapting those characteristics. If that's your goal, again, know what your goals are. If you just want to be healthy, 90 days, you being consistent, you can get on the right path. But if you want to create this look that you guys see on my Instagram of me, it's going to take you a minimum of a year, possibly even 5, depending on how hard you work. Healthy wise, I would say 5 years. If you start hopping on enhancement and doing all the crazy things that people are doing nowadays, probably a year. If you just want to look good and do it naturally, still going to be a year. So I'm telling you guys these things because, one, it's so relevant in your journey to understand and to put it into perspective. And 2, to just get that in the back of your mind that you want to track your progress. You want to be able to look back on those things and see where you come from, right? Because even in those days where you run into obstacles and you don't have the will to keep going, right? But if you've been tracking it, you can look back and be like, yo, I'm not where I want to be now, but I'm a lot further than what I used to be. What I would recommend is, and the actionable steps you can take here is figuring out one method of choice on how to track your progress. Whether that's annotating it in books, right? Whether that's taking pictures and videos, or if you have a coach like myself, weekly check-ins, getting the in-body test or the DECA test or scan to see where you're going and what you need to work on. All those will help you achieve your fitness goals. Pick one of those methods or two, whichever works best for you, and commit to yourself to practice it, right? So you can see where you're going. In order for you to know where you want to be, you have to be able to see where you've come from, right? And those are actionable steps that you can take and implement into your fitness journey to help you get closer to your goals. Last but not the least, for this introduction to the Total Body Transformation course, your mindset and your commitment. Nothing is achieved. You can have all the information. I can literally break it down for you down to the smallest actionable steps that you can take, but it's going to take you to commit to yourself in this journey in order for you to achieve the goals that you want. It's going to take you having that right mindset to push through the blocks and the obstacles that you're going to face on this journey in order for you to achieve the goals that you want. There's so many people that, suffer from analysis paralysis, meaning they do all the data, all the research, but that fact of taking actions is the hardest part. Matter of fact, I would say it's even preferable and it's better to take action and then learn as you go, because once you take that action and you start the ball rolling, you start that momentum going, you have no choice but to keep figuring it out and learning or quit. And the people who are committed, who are locked in, who are focused, are going to keep learning, keep figuring out, keep moving. And in doing so, the experience are even way more so valuable than the research that you do. However, I appreciate you taking this course, right? And I want you to implement it, but I want you to take actions immediately. That's why you see there's so many actionable steps, and we've put so many PDF down below of all the tools that I have used on my journey to assist you, right? I've scoured the internet of all the information. I've taken my 15 years of experience and put it in one space for you to draw upon and utilize in your journey. So you have no excuse. So finish the course, download all those PDF, and then comment in the discussion on what physical activity level you're in and what you expect to be. And we will hold you accountable to that. I know I will. Let us know. We are here to support you. Let the real course begin. Thank you for sharing your time. This is just the introduction. Now let's dive more in depth to the course.